Some people even refused to quote for us because we were just totally random clients that they couldn't really deal with.
They said they didn't want to work with us. So I was like, oh, okay.
Oh!
It's not crazy, but it was just not what they were used to. I am American Italian.
I'm originally from Lichfield. What most people find when doing a renovation, even though you don't think it will affect you, is you run out of patience and you run out of money.
What?
Despite the best laid plans, and you have to maybe cut a few corners. We had to recycle our old staircase as a 5-metre long shelf. The scaffold boards over there used to build the house has become shelves as well. And now a polished concrete floor that we couldn't afford in the end is a self-level that we've kind of painted with this special oil. Looks really nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't say cut corners. I would say more, you know, get creative.
Yeah, get creative.
Yeah. So these are the kind of things that I weave. So I've got this as a cowl, and that is dyed with woad, which is a traditional plant that grows in Britain that makes a blue color. I was living in France when I met Tristan. We both worked as travel journalists for many years, and then over the past few years I've changed my job and retrained, and I'm a textile artist. So I work on a traditional old-fashioned loom. We used to have, the old kitchen was a galley kitchen, and above it was a sloped roof. And Resi had the idea of just popping the roof up and then creating a mezzanine. So not very big, but it's perfect. It fits my loom, and it's wonderful in lights. And that is like an optimization of space that we never would have thought of.
One of the things that we told Resi was about this conversation with the garden. When we bought the house, it had this one tiny window, but I said we want this 5.5 square metre sliding door going out. And I said to the architect, is this kind of like pretty cool? Is this kind of novel? And he said, nah, it's just what everyone does in every renovation nowadays. We have 2 greenhouses as well. We have a little wildlife area here. We take it in turns. Every year we have a different part of unmowed grass. Having that huge door we can pull open and push the kids outside onto the trampoline, the treehouse. It's a bit of a mess at the moment because we've been so busy at work, but we've got onions growing here. That's probably the best thing in the house. Finally, this is the kids' treehouse. Well, the timeline of the project went a little bit array with COVID.
Yeah.
Also, with our work, it was really up and down with COVID as travel journalists. We used to traveling the world to China, then maybe New York the next month, maybe the Middle East. All that stopped for 2 years. So we had some financial issues in taking on this huge project. One of the best features and least expensive features we did was our rainbow of green staircase. It was an old boy who made it for us locally. Farron Ball told us to use 11 different colours in the end, and all those have brought the 2 fireplaces alive, the arrows on the climbing wall alive, the gold in the skylight.
And that little nook that's underneath the stairs. Our kids are all neurodivergent, so sometimes they need that time to get away from everyone, but they still want to be part of the group. So they can sit there, they can read their stuff, they can hear us talking, but they have their own space.
We're all on the autism spectrum. We all need to take time out, but there's loads of spaces in little nooks built into the house where you can go and find your own space.
I think having this big space that we're able to share with them, that means so much to us. So the twins are Lupo and Aurelio, and the little one is Rocco. So they all have Italian names since they've got the English surname.
We knew that for the next decade at least we'll be doing homework together, eating together, cooking together, playing together. We probably could have had more bedrooms, 4 or 5 bedrooms, but we've made a 3-bedroom house into a 3-bedroom house with our life savings. When you have a family, anything you do, whether it's a house renovation or where you choose to live, is anchored by that. It's predicated by that. So everything we do for the next 10 or 15 years, we have our 3 kids in mind, this house being first and foremost.